I'd like you to meet my very good friend, Rabbi Kula, who is a rabbi on the west side of New York, so don't hold that against him. He is truly a remarkable man, and he heard about the news, and he said to his wife before I called him, I have a feeling I'm going to South Carolina tomorrow. And then the phone rang and it was us. And he wanted to be here, and we've spent a lot of the morning today talking about love and reconciliation. And so, Rabbi, if you will speak to us.
First of all, thank you. It's so, I can't believe it. I can't believe heat could be so filled with love. So I simply want to say this. In my tradition, there's a teaching that nothing is as whole as a broken heart. And I've been taught that here. But over the last, I guess we've been here 5, 6, 7 hours since 6 a.m. From the very first person that I met in Charleston, nothing is a whole as a broken heart is no longer a head teaching. It's a heart teaching.
Yes.
So you've taught me Torah. You've taught me wisdom. And I think that that's what I'm taking back. I have nothing to give you. I want to hold your hands and I want to walk around, but I have nothing to give you. It's what you gave me. Amen. In a few moments, in just a few moments, I know hate won. Hate won for a few moments. Right. I got that. And the tragedy where we have to be with those families. In fact, in Jewish tradition, you're not even allowed to speak about anything until the dead is buried.
Yeah.
Not even allowed to speak, so this is already complicated. Okay, this is already complicated, but I'm a rabbi, so I, so what can I tell you? But for a few moments, hate did win. But here's the deeper truth that everyone in this country knows. There were rallies in Seattle. There were rallies in Kansas. There were vigils in St. Louis. There were vigils all around the country. Here's what we learned. That love does vanquish death.
Yes.
That hope does overcome despair. And that we'll get to the analysis of what happened. We'll get to the motivations. We'll get the theories about why this happened. Okay? We'll put it in a larger story. But for right now, the only story that should be told is that Charleston is about love and hope. That's the only story. That's the only story. And what I want is the people who already have given up on any kind of God, for whatever reason, because that's where America has some problems. Wherever what I want them to do is I want them to turn on the TV and watch Charleston for the next few days.
That's right.
And watch people who are arguing God back into life.
Amen.
Who are witnessing with their lives, and the stories that they're telling their children tonight, and in their churches and in their synagogues, at their Sabbath tables, the stories that they're telling about people that are already forgiving. Already forgiving.
Yeah.
What is that? That doesn't come just here. That comes from somewhere else that you can forgive. That you can forgive. That's cosmic. Right? For those who don't believe in a God, it's cosmic. For those who believe in a God, oh my God, that's divine. So I just finished with this. The psalmist says, those who sow in tears will reap in joy. And I know that's true in Charleston. The tears will be fertile. The tears will affirm life. And those who sow in tears, that's everyone here, in a way that we can, because you're from here. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy. And that's my blessing and my hope. Thank you.
Amen. Amen.